It was my mom's birthday recently. It's actually not that super recently. It was about 3 weeks ago or something like that. And, I've got a big family. I've got a bunch of brothers and sisters. And, I love them. I love them. Hey, you know what? There's no but to that. They're great. I love them all. They're fantastic. You know what? I like every single one of them. There isn't a single one of them that I dislike intensely and don't want to be around and kind of hate when they're there at the house the same time that I am with my parents and stuff because they just take up too much space and it's unpleasant. So yeah, they're great. I love them. And the thing is that gosh, so they're trying to get everybody together. I've got like five. 6 siblings that are all trying to kind of arrange through a text chain like how everybody can have like a day that they can all get together and potluck dinner. So they all want to kind of like make different things. And so the conversation started before my mom's birthday, about a month ago. And it was just like, hey, I'm including everybody on this text, and you've got here's my idea. Let's do some Mexican food. We'll do some tamales. We'll do some, enchiladas. Maybe whatever, I don't know. So somebody can bring the salads, the losers can bring chips. Normal thing. Then you've got somebody pipes in. One of my siblings pipes in, and she says like, "Hey, you know what? I really want to do this like a gross sounding thing that's German. Like it's not even. It's like a totally different. It's not. It's out of the theme. It's like, hey, no, let's do Thai food and like potato stew with vodka sauce or something. I don't know. So anyway, it's out of the deal. Nobody tells her that it's bullshit. Nobody's like, hey, that's fucking stupid. That's not what we're talking about. Maybe we should do that some other time. Nobody does that. Everybody's just like, okay, that sucks. What are we going to do? I guess we'll do it. And then so I don't know if that is like part of the catalyst of it, but other people are like, I can't do it Saturday. I can't do it Tuesday. So just the ordinary scheduling thing. So now we're like a month out. Mom's birthday is long past. I already went over there, hung out with her a little bit, and my one of my more competent sisters threw a party that just coincidentally happened to be at the time that I was going to be there. So it's sort of my mom's birthday was but she invited a bunch of friends of hers that are like not even people that might like. There was actually one lady there who was she's a mother who is in her like 50s or so, something like that. But my mom didn't like her, and I didn't know why. I actually found out later, but it turns out that because this is my mom's, like ostensibly this is my mom's birthday party, and she's like, my mom is staring like across the kitchen at this lady with this scowl on her face, like just like giving her the shitty eye. This is my mom's, like party, and she's just straight up hating on somebody that, as far as I know, she doesn't even know. And it's kind of interesting because I found out later that she actually kind of had a reason. It was still probably not a very good reason because it was like something that was a little bit inconsiderate that lady had done like 10 years ago or something like that. And was basically just, you could chalk it up to being just a mistake or bad judgment, but whatever. So, yeah. So that party was anyways not super fun, I guess. But like letter of the law, my mom's already had a birthday party. So this other thing that's happening on my phone, and I had to explain this to you because like maybe, normally if you have a group text conversation, what should happen is you've got like 5 people all on one conversation, right? I mean, like that at least intuitively, that seems like what should happen. Well, this phone, which I have, it's like one of the low end Samsung phones. It's not doing that. I'm getting individual messages from each person in the conversation, and they're not arriving in a like in some kind of some kind of order thing, like in terms of like an actual conversation. They're just arriving like by person. They're organized by person. So if there's like 4 replies that 2 people are having, instead of having this, I'm getting this, and then I have to be like, oh, okay, that was a stupid thing to say. That was also, but that would go with this, and then you have to do all this for like the whole conversation, and it's like, this is not worth my time in any way. And it reminded me of something that happened a long time ago, which is that I received an email back when I first started college. And in college, I think this is probably still the case. You get an email address. You may not be aware of this anymore because it's just not relevant. But this was 1996. There was you got an email, and you got to an email address, and you got to send and receive emails to your email address. It was so exciting, you can't even imagine. And I got this email from an acquaintance, and it started with FW colon. I opened it up, and it was an amazing opportunity, really, because what was going to happen was every person that forwarded the email to somebody else would sign their name on the email, and then that would come back to somebody somewhere in the world who was going to give like 3 cents to prevent baby cancer or something. I forget what it was, but it was something that, like, really obviously the only moral choice that I had was to put every person that had ever sent or received an email to or from on the recipients list as an open email. This is 1996, and then just pass that along. And I hit the forward button for the first time in my life, and what followed was about, I don't want to overstate things, it was a couple of months of daily, when I checked my email, hundreds of people interacting in an email where, for whatever reason, they were replying all to try and figure out how to get off of the email list. Now, some of the more tech-savvy people will be able to appreciate something kind of ironic, and really it got to be kind of fun about this, which was that if you hit reply all, you're perpetuating the thing you're trying to stop. So all you need is 2 people who keep hitting reply all to tell each other to stop doing it, and it lasts for the end of time. Like, so that's basically how this conversation feels to me. It really brings that back. I just wanted to share that with you. Motherfucker. Technology.